Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty intriguing news where we actually are now once again seeing a very large influx of brand new Best Buy stock going on as of throughout the day. We did go and mention this earlier on in the day-to-day video, so just want to go bring a little extra attention, a little extra push towards you guys to go and check online and all that stuff. We're going to be talking about that, and there's a little bit of a Target update too as well, although that's kind of more on the same old, as we're still expecting that all throughout this week. Although, once again, at least for Target side, is now 100% guaranteed. So we have a lot of things to go talk about throughout this video and just day and everything out there. So let's go and do it. As well, if any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch room as well, link down below if you guys want to follow up on either or and sign up for that Weeble deposit, $100, get a bunch of free stock, free money, and if anything, let's dive on this nice little juicy video. So it should overall be pretty nice. So as we've mentioned a few times all throughout these past few days in general, we have been seeing a very large influx of Best Buy stores in locations having stock. We have been seeing stock overall. We've been seeing people checking the app and using the app glitch, which we've kind of covered up a lot throughout the channel itself, getting and receiving their consoles, and pretty much just everything out there has been going very nice and very swimmingly. So when it comes to the stock and stock movement, we have been seeing stores getting stock as of even literally today. Now, we did see a very big influx on Thursday, Friday last week, and then throughout the weekend. And now as of today, it does kind of seem like there's been like another really big batch in stock showing up. Now, it's kind of like in the same similar format where it's sometimes I talk about this where it's like, say, like you have like a bunch of stores in, say, New York and like East Coast, and then maybe like 2 days later, it's all like in Central, and then like 4 days later, it's all up in like, the West Coast. It's kind of that same similar vibe where it does seem like stores were kind of slowly receiving stock and people were slowly getting consoles and slowly getting the hookup. And then right afterwards, as of now, especially as the weekend's been kind of done, we've been seeing a very larger influx of new stock showing up. So, just letting you guys all know for that one. If you guys want to go and check your stores today, it's probably better, especially if you guys are in maybe Mountain Time, as of the time this video is being uploaded. And as well, I guess it kind of depends, because some Best Buy stores are open kind of late. For me, I am in Central, so like this video will probably be up around like 6 o'clock or so. So if anything, like if you guys are EST, it might be worth your check tomorrow morning. We have been slowly working in like the Best Buy reminders and checks in the morning itself, but I'd probably go and say if you guys are even maybe in Pacific Coast, like in the West Coast or in Mountain Time or even maybe Central, it might be worth it to go and do the app trick right now and go and check and see if your store has stock, or even maybe checking or calling your stores in general. Now, as always, want to remind you guys, the annoying kind of disclaimer, it's not every store, although it does seem like pretty much every store is getting stock or throughout this week as well. And on top of that too, we also have been seeing a lot of people just getting stock, seen on the app, etc. So, like I said, if you guys usually want to, we always recommend this, but it's more so kind of pushing it because we're seeing more. It's kind of like if we see Target, like just in casual, we usually just assume like it's worth it to check online or check the app for the Xboxes or whatever, and then sometimes there's just a huge flash of stock where it's like, instead of like, hey, being casual, go and check whenever, it's more of like, hey, you should check throughout the next like 1 or 2 days. And that's kind of where we're at right now, where it's like more on the flash rather than like just kind of sporadic. I know sporadic news is kind of weird to cover because it's like, yeah, there's maybe like 3 stores in all of America. That doesn't really help out much of you guys. But right now it's more of like, hey, there's like a lot of stores having a lot of stock, so it's pretty much worth checking out as well, if that makes sense. So as the per usual, make sure you guys go and check the Best Buy app. Go and download it on your phone. Then you basically just go and type in, say, PlayStation 5 or Xbox, get your SKU unit, and then basically just want to keep on checking, like showing locations near me, show stock near me, etc. And then as you guys go and do that, even if it shows unavailable, even if it shows out of stock, for whatever store you guys are looking at, you guys then go and check and see. And as you guys go and do that, that should in theory give you guys a chance to go get the stock. So like, then you guys go show up or whatever. But like I said, I'm just gonna let you guys know we've been seeing a lot more influxes of people getting it all throughout today. Like, we've literally been seeing this stuff too as well. Like, it's just nice to go and see on top of this too. And I also we did mention this earlier on today too as well. Like, here's like a picture over here from Eric. Shout out to you, Eric. Over here is like, hey, Best Buy coming on through, unlike Walmart over here. We've also been having like my homie Cam even go tweet stating like hearing from multiple people in their stream, including my moderators as well, that some, not all, kind of how I said too, Best Buy stores got PS5s and select GPUs today too as well. Now, we do keep on stressing this, even though we have been seeing reports everywhere else. Go and check the stores, go and check the stock, go and be on the lookout, because it's probably worth checking throughout today. And if there's nothing on the app today, I'll probably remind you guys tomorrow, obviously, but probably also worth checking out tomorrow as well. Mainly because we've been seeing a bigger influx, we've been having people confirming it, we've had people doing walk-ins and all of that juicy stuff. So at least it does look nice, and props to Best Buy itself. We're still waiting to go and see if there's any good updates when it comes to everything. When it comes to, the Best Buy onlines and all that stuff too as well. So just keep that in mind and keep that in your back pocket as we are watching it. So good stuff when it comes to Best Buy. That does seem pretty much confirmed. Now, for part 2 of this, a little bit of just a little similar update. We did talk about this last night, and we are still waiting for it. As I'm sure you guys probably know, Target is expected to restock very, very soon. Now, it's not 100% guaranteed to drop tomorrow, even throughout this week, although it's just extremely, extremely likely. Now, for my take when it comes to Target itself, Wednesdays usually have been a little bit more on the unlikely side, although the stores have been sitting on stock for quite some time. So that usually kind of means that they want to more so move the stock out faster than anything else. So just keep that in mind. But when it comes to stock in general, we've also been seeing a lot of focus more on the Thursdays and Fridays. For some odd reason, those are kind of like the big boy days for whatever reason. So just in case you guys do want to be on the lookout tomorrow, especially because we've had actually confirmations as of last night that even more stock did go and show up, which is nice to see. We do like seeing that type of stuff. I think it's usually pretty nice, pretty solid. But if you guys want to, tomorrow might be worth saying, waking up for or taking a power nap for, etc., as of the per usual 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. times. So keep that in mind. We've been kind of closely watching Target. It's just so overdue. There's just so many consoles sitting around. And I do believe the next Target drop should be hopefully a pretty big, somewhat substantially big drop, which I'm kind of hyped up for to go and see. So just be on the lookout for that one. Stores also had, like I said, new stock that arrived. The brand new stock that arrived as well. It kind of gives a nice refresher, and it does kind of seem like most stores should be all fully set up for when that drop happens. So we still are on the expectation this week. I would still probably say it's pretty much, I don't want to say confirmed, because it's not 100% confirmed, but I still think a nice 95%. Now, Best Buy looks like it's pretty much confirmed. We've been seeing stock everywhere throughout these past few days. Worth checking, worth creeping on, but when it comes to Target itself, it's just very likely. Both of these are kind of in the big focus throughout this week. But like I said, Target store stocks, at least a lot of stores over 10 stock. What we're hearing from our contacts are 20 plus. And as you guys know, it's online order in the early mornings, in-store pickup. The usual drop times are 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or so. And we'll probably keep on giving you guys good reminders in these early mornings. We'll actually probably have our videos up just a little bit earlier for you guys, just so you guys can be able to look at and be aware and, get your consoles in stock and all that kind of good, juicy stuff. So be on the lookout for that one. We have been seeing small reports of PlayStation 5 Digitals, although not the biggest stock around. We have at least still been seeing that kind of floating around, which is always nice to as well see with that. Xbox Series X's for both the Best Buy and Target side are kind of on the middle, or mainly for them, they are showing up, and we have been also hearing reports kind of in tandem as well with the PlayStation 5 walk-ins and PlayStation 5 checks. So if you guys want to, I know a lot of you guys have just been kind of saying whatever, I'll just get it off of Walmart or whatever, I'll get it off of this, that, or whatever. So just keep that in mind that we have at least been seeing it. Keep it in mind that we at least have seen stock with it. Keep it in mind that Target should be coming soon, and keep it in mind we've been seeing loads of Best Buy stock arrivals as well. Now, we also have been seeing Best Buy stores that are also not event stores. Before, kind of seemed like they were more focused on the bigger in event stores. We did also see quite a few other various reports as well of stock showing up in different areas and different stock that are not just purely event stores. So overall, I do think it's worth checking, even maybe right now, probably even tomorrow too as well. And especially throughout the next few days, especially as we keep on seeing stock kind of divvying on out and showing up in Best Buy stores and Target as well tomorrow morning. If you really wanted to, I'd be awake for it. I'm kind of, if I had a YOLO guess, I'd maybe guess Thursday, Friday. but as well, it can happen on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so you make your own discretions and your own opinions. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you guys want to. I'll try to give you guys more day-to-day updates as well. Make sure you guys are just checking the Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream as well, linked down below in case you guys want to follow. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100, get a bunch of free stock, free money. Same with that Coinbase too as well. And if you guys did go get your consoles or did not, feel free to leave a comment down below and keep me in the loop. I love you guys all so much. I'll see you guys all later on tonight.